What's good, everyone? RagingYoshi here with another episode of Ratchet and Clank. This time around, we are on Veldin, and we are here, and we're going to do our best to protect Ratchet's world. So real quick, we're going to actually edit our quick select, because I did buy 2 new guns, and I just want to kind of put them onto here. We got the Walloper and the drone gun, because I figured, why not? Okay, let's make sure we have enough ammo for these 2 things.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Where's the Walloper at?
That's a real beauty.
I guess the Walloper doesn't have ammo. Oh, nice. But so here we are. We're at Ratchet's homeworld, and we have to protect it from the evil Chairman Drek. So yes, I'm kind of just running through the world at this point because this is it. This is endgame. Don't really need too much other stuff at this point. We have as many guns as we're gonna get. And now we just need to make sure that we stop Drek. Slowdown is real. Okay, we're actually doing pretty well with our shots. Tank a couple quick shots. 2 shots and the tank goes down. I think this is the spot where we first found Clank. Yeah, cool. I like the idea of keeping something like that, like a little detail like that, really like consistent. And now we're gonna actually take this guy out. Boom! Visibomb gun. Always doing its job. Let's deploy our drones. So the drones, I've come to realize, are kind of sort of like our little guys. And we need the trespasser to get through here. Okay. Let's see what this trespasser puzzle looks like. Let's see. There's like 6 lasers and only 4 things. Hey, there we go. We got it. So, Glove of Doom and our drones, things should just be dying. Get some drones out, then we go walk on the magnet wall. Okay, yes, we can't use our weapons other than our wrench, but you know what? The drones kind of just deploy. So last time I checked, that's perfect for this type of situation. Okay, we need the hydrocytor. Huh, the game's actually trying to bring back a bunch of our different things that we've used throughout the game. As well as we have a little Gadgetron thing to give us to buy ammo with. Power Slam. I like that the game is going out of its way to make use of all these different abilities we got here. You don't see enough games do stuff like that. Ooh, ooh. Bruh, bruh. Okay. Okay, we're being really bad. Got one. Got two. Now we take on the tank. And tank cannot survive under the onslaught of our awesomeness. There, walled a couple things. Developer literally gives us a new melee weapon. Deal with these guys from a distance because just yes. This just is something I legitimately don't want to deal with. Oh! Oh! Yeah, that sucks. Okay, this isn't that far back. This actually is really close. So refill our Devastator first. We can buy one Visible Bomb ammo.
No need to use the special features of the Magic Bomb Cluster This switch. You can find them in Bob's Robo Shop, just around the corner.
I would hope that we have the Thruster Pack at this point in the game. Drones, Devastator. Pull out some more drones. Oh my goodness, my aim is terrible. There we go. There we go. Yes. Drop a Visible Bomb or two. We'll just handle those guys over there. Right. Yeah, we're so freaking dead. Okay, we got this one. On point. And one last shot. Take out this guy right around here. You know what? I said it was one last shot, so we'll stick true to our word. Slowdown from all this stuff going on is pretty real, though. We're getting a lot of actually really good shots off, which is making me happy. Okay, one Visible Bomb. I'm not gonna lie, the drones are kind of a little OP. Like, the Glove of Doom is still my baby, but these drones are kind of dumb. Good, we got a bit more Devastator ammo. Quick jump. Explode the explodey crates. Pick all the delicious insides. shot. Visibomb. Gonna go in on this guy. The amount of long-range sniping I'm doing in order just to make areas safe for passage is really silly. But to be fair, I don't have to do this, but it's just making life easier. Got a couple more drone glove ammos. Okay. I feel the slowdown from this game though, like geez Louise. Let's see, trespasser. We're going to trespass the shit out of this place. There's 5 lasers. How many lasers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 spots that we need to hit. There we go. Got the door open. Nice and easy. So yeah, the trespass puzzles, I find them interesting, but not too difficult. I feel like they're just the right level of difficulty, because if they were any harder, they'd be at the point of hindering the game. Okay. Jeez Louise. Oh, we're getting shot at. Okay, Visibomb. Quick hit. He's down. I wish we had more of a sniper. God, we're out of ammo on like our best guns, and it's gonna make this so. Never mind. I didn't know that was a hole. A couple extra bullets used there. Whee! Okay. Oh my goodness, this is just getting rougher and rougher. Oh, there's a spot for the water thing. Let's use it. I'm assuming this is what I'm supposed to do. What'd the music for the game go? Okay, the music's back now. just before the music just decided to just go AWOL. Yo! We get to be Giant Clank again. Let's go. Oh my god, this is so cool. Yeah, slow down. Shoot all the guys. Slow down. Oh my. Giant Clank, what are you? You're a monster. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I actually really like this endgame sequence because you're using so much of what we had to acquire throughout this entire game. Roar, I'm Clank and I roar.
Hey! What the?
Imbeciles! After all the trouble you've gone through, you're about to die right where you started. It's so poetic.
This is it, Clank. Let's get him.
Oh boy.
You might have been useful to me after all. Too bad you chose the wrong side.
Not bad. Not good. Not buena. Not buena. So this is it. We're at the final fight. We now have to chase down Chairman Drek. What's good, everyone? RagingYoshi here, and this next section of the video is going to be done post-commentary. So why? If you'll notice, there was a cut, and that's because in my initial attempt to do this boss fight, I recorded for about a good 2 hours without having any successful attempts at the entire boss fight. I eventually decided to cheat and grind enough money so that I could just get the rhino and beat the boss. And then that recording got corrupted. So what I did was, before I went found some money in a non-cheating way, grinded enough to get the Tesla coil, and I have that now. This boss is actually really weird because he has a lot of different attacks. This first one you see, he sends a bunch of homing missiles out at you. The second one, he just throws these bombs that make the big shockwaves. Now, my issue was that basically I was running out of ammo on the fights, which is why I originally got the rhino. But what I did here is I got the Tesla coil since it's significantly cheaper, and it just gave me an additional high-powered weapon to use to damage him. Now, if you saw, I used the blaster, which is a very weak weapon, but it's rapid fire. And I kind of just waited till he got to the bomb phase of his attacks and just jumped over the shockwaves from the bombs while I just constantly had like an unload, constantly unloading the blaster. Here you just need a swing shot from these platforms from one to another. It's not difficult to do, it's just kind of just paying attention and being patient. I'm pausing to change my weapon. Why? Because it stops the game and makes me safe for a little bit. And opposed to trying to use the quick select where I can still get hit while trying to select. Pausing, it's just that much better, I guess I could say. Here, I'm just deciding what to go with. I decided to go with the bomb glove. Very good weapon here. Get close enough to hit him and kind of throw them and try to stay on him while I'm throwing them. Once he starts moving, I stop throwing them, as you see. In a little bit, you're actually going to see me use a different gun. I don't know how much more of this phase I use the bomb glove for. I might unload it entirely. Because the bomb glove, my problem with it is it misses a lot. So it's kind of just like I need to really hope that my hits just count. See, if you're wondering why I'm not using the Devastator, because a full clip of Devastator ammo will get me about through one phase of this fight. Which is kind of awful. More than kind of awful, it actually is awful. But now I'm close, I have the bomb glove, and I'm just gonna walk after him and just keep throwing bombs. So, it's really weird where you need to get his HP to in order to continue fights and such. Now, I do know that I do have the Gadgeton PDA, and so I could just buy more weapon ammo, but my money was very low before buying all the weapons. And then, yeah, even when I was constantly buying more ammo, it just wasn't going well. I think here I just decided to just go with the suck cannon. Yeah, there we go. Because I can suck up all these mines and use them as ammo, because this is actually a great way to conserve ammo, and it does respectable damage. Like, it's nothing ridiculous or to write home about, but as I said, it's quite respectable. Just some quick jump shots, reload, jump shots. It also just takes a hazard off the map. I think, yeah, I just shoot it out because if you have any ammo after you stop sucking, you can't suck more up. And very nicely, I've completed the second phase at this point. So we do have one more phase coming up. And you are going to see another edit because this was done earlier today after several attempts at this fight. And there's a cutscene that will only play the first time you get to the final phase of this fight. So we're going to have just a quick little cut where it's going to go from gameplay to the cutscene, then back to the gameplay. And once we get back to the gameplay, I'll be talking again. I do have the swing shot. Would have been awful. I don't know how many times I tried to make those jumps, and here we go, cutscene.
So it has come to this. Once I step on this ignition switch, a countdown will commence. The end of which signals the destruction of your pitiful world.
There must be another way to make a home for your people.
You think that's what this is about? Who do you think polluted our last world? I did. This is about one thing and one thing only. Cash, and lots of it. You see, I've been paid for every square inch of my new world. Once the inhabitants move in, I will begin polluting this world as well. Then the whole thing starts all over again. Ah, brilliant.
Why, you evil little...
Save it, Clank. We have to stop that timer.
Power slam that button to terminate the countdown. To power slam, jump and press the R1 button.
But yeah, no, this dude's a complete and total asshole. So as you see, we just need to power slam the button. That will terminate the countdown. And what'll happen is once you power slam the button, because you're gonna have to do this multiple times during the fight, what he does is he chases you. He'll chase you, so you just need to get to one of the little outer edges. You get there, you'll be safe. And then the fight continues. First part of this set, he kind of will use the same old techniques. You see he's just shooting the missiles. He had the little bombs out for us already. Here, he has these little drone guys here. These guys are annoying because they follow you constantly, but they also get sucked up by the vacuum gun, suck cannon. I can't remember his name. Suck cannon, I think it was. So it's a case of just kind of be careful. If you're really getting that overwhelmed, there are grind rails around the edges that you can use to run. Now what I'm doing is a little dangerous because I'm kind of... Wow, that didn't take any health from me. I'm kind of just trying to fight while running away. This is about what you want to wait for before you try to unload all of your shots. Because just, you don't really have to worry about anything because that's such an easy attack to dodge. And as you see, I'm taking advantage of my ability to pause to just switch to guns. I think here I'm debating whether to go Devastator or the Tesla Coil. Tesla Coil, you literally just hold down the shoot button. And you just will do kind of constant damage. You don't get a whole lot of damage out of Tesla Coil, so it's not really that big of a deal. But it does have constant, so long as you can stay close enough to him. So that's kind of what I was using it for. Got close, got lots of damage out, focused more on dodging while I was close. Also using the beautiful double tap feature of the quick select in order to switch back and forth between the suck cannon and Tesla coil. It's a really good feature. Here I'm kind of just using my shots just to either clear out enemies or just get my gun empty so I can suck more things up. I love how they kind of, when they realize you're vacuuming them in, they stop chasing you. I've seen a lot of things saying this fight's easy. I actually find this fight a little tricky, honestly. Especially since running out of ammo can really mess you up. Oh, got hit. That was dumb. Probably a hit we shouldn't have taken. Okay, here we switch to Devastator since this gun just tends to have a really consistent damage. I love how that game didn't actually switch my gun. Right here, I'm just using the Devastator, getting a lot of damage out. So we got into the next part. Reactivated the button. Come on, Ratchet, get to the edge. Here, I'm just unloading as many Devastator shots as I can. And here's basically the second to last phase. He shoots these laser balls at you. And so you kind of have to dodge them, but they do move really fast. What I found is just using the dash boost forward kind of gives you the best dodge ability, I guess is the way to put it. Like, it's far from perfect, but it's pretty solid. I wouldn't complain, not in the slightest. And here, we got some more of these beautiful ball mines, or bombs, whatever you want to call them. I don't know why I said ball mines. But yeah, no. Devastator now, really good. When he has all the drones and the little bombs around, the Devastator will frequently lock onto them instead of him. So that's why you notice I keep putting it away even though it still has ammo. Also had a lot to do with why I wait for the bomb phase, or his bomb attack for me to start dodging. I mean, to start attacking. It's legitimately just kind of easier. Just throwing a couple shots out. We're doing really well though, we're really super duper close. I'm legitimately just sitting here like, what do I do? Although I do have max blaster ammo, I think I do try to just unload this. Doing well. Alright, get nice and close. And there we go. There we go. Oh. Now we have entered the last phase. So this lovely phase, we have a lot of these stupid like seeker rockets, I guess is what I will call them. So what I actually did is I used this grind rail to just follow him and keep constant pressure with the blaster. And I tried to do it again, but It didn't work as well as the first time. The first time it was beautiful though. And at this point, it's kind of a case of how do we keep up with them and how do we put this last bit of damage on them? Because you see, we only have 2 hits of HP left. And oh boy, this boss fight does not play. Because you see how much chaos is going on now. So at this point, I kind of just want the Tesla coil. And my goal was to get close and stay close. So wait for it. We take a hit. We put the Tesla coil on him. We're holding the button. And we just chase. We're just chasing.
Ratchet? What's up?
You know, this time I am thinking what you're thinking.
And at that, we have beat Drek. And now, we end the game.
This can't be good. Phew, that was close. Clank, you can pull us up now.
The servos in my arm appear to be broken.
Broken? As in, fall to our deaths broken?
Yes.
That was close. Thanks.
My arm appears to be badly damaged.
Ah, you'll be all right. Hey, Tin Can! Where do you think you're going? We, still need to fix that arm.
Like, it sounds like at this point my audio is just glitching out, but I don't know. But yes, this was Ratchet and Clank. Quite a good game. Very good start to a really fun series, if I do say so myself. I do plan on doing Going Commando in the future. Not just yet, though. We're going to take a break from the Ratchet and Clank games. Maybe in a month or so, we'll move on to Going Commando. But for now, I'm going to focus towards other projects and such. But yeah. I really do like this game. I like the silliness of the weapons. Like, the weapons in this game weren't that silly, with the exception of maybe the suck gun and the morph ray. Excuse me, a little tired. In case of the later games, the weapons do get a lot cooler, really silly. They have some really crazy powerful weapons. Unfortunately, all my footage of me using the Rhino got destroyed. AKA got badly corrupted, so it's unusable. Or else you probably would have seen the boss going down in like 30 seconds from the Rhino, because the Rhino's kind of busted. But that being said, this is a very fun game. I enjoy it a lot. It's probably one of my favorite PlayStation 2 series games, Like, obviously, Kingdom Hearts and Persona beat it, but this series is up there. The series is definitely up there. So after you beat every game in the series, they actually have basically a new game plus mode where you keep your weapons and money and play the game on a higher difficulty. So I could have showed it off. I've chosen not to at this point. I'll show it off at a later time in the series because it works similarly for every series. Not identical, but it's not that different from game to game in the series. But I do believe we have one more cutscene to watch. So I'm waiting for us to get to the late cutscene. It's a great game though, just friggin' great. And I think here it comes. Okay, maybe after this one. Okay, maybe after this one. Well, we're at the end of the credits. That's the important part.
Do you have a problem with unwanted hair? Is painful itching in your nether regions causing you undue embarrassment? Do you just plain stink? Then you need this, the Gadgetron Personal Hygienator. Hi, I'm Steve McQuark, and this little baby can take care of any grooming needs that are just too much trouble for you to handle yourself. Allow me to demonstrate. Yeah. Oh, mommy.
Turn it off! Turn it off!
Oh, that's hilarious. But yes, here's where we can choose to either go back before the fight or go to New Game Plus. But at this, I will bid you all adieu. Have a good day and a good evening. Peace, peace, and deuce, deuce. See ya.